Hello, everyone. So we have some breaking news, big news. Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall are going to be leaving Doctor Who in a trio of specials, culminating in an epic blockbuster special to air in autumn of 2022 as part of the BBC's centenary celebrations. I don't even know what to think. This is massive news. Let's talk about it today on the Doctor Who Guide. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the Doctor Who Guide, a community where it's all about helping each other grow our knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans. I'm your host, Alex Patterson, and today I hope I'm growing some people's knowledge because I'm a bit late in getting this news video out. But Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall are leaving Doctor Who, which is so sad to me. We have had only 22 episodes so far, only with the 13th Doctor, and even though it's been over a long period of time, I still feel like it's come to me as a shock. I'm surprised. Previously Russell T Davies had the Ninth Doctor and 10th Doctor. Stephen Moffat had the 11th Doctor and the 12th Doctor. I'm surprised that Chris Chibnall was staying around for only one Doctor, but I'm excited to see another showrunner come on and take the reins. We've got now all this speculation as to who the next Doctor will be. This is what's most interesting to me is that we're going to have three specials. It says here with a six-part event serial announced for the autumn, that's series 13, and two specials already planned for 2022. BBC One has now asked for an additional final feature-length adventure for the 13th Doctor to form a trio of specials for 2022 before the Doctor regenerates once more. So it seems like the third special will be the one where the 13th Doctor regenerates. It will be awesome if the trio of specials link together writing-wise, but I imagine that the two that have already been planned, I think there's time for Chibnall to write them as a trilogy, just because my mind was very confused about what's coming next and what we have. So for 2021, we are getting Series 13. Now, unlike Series 11 and Series 12, which were 10 episodes long, Series 13 was originally planned to be just 8 episodes long. Because of COVID, they have reduced it to 6. So we will be getting 6 episodes this year in the autumn for 2021. And then in 2022, we will get 3 specials for the autumn. I'm excited for the specials just on their own thing, but I'm also very, very sad that it's unlikely that we'll be getting a full series in 2022. It's so much waiting, and it just seems like we're whittling the number of episodes we get for Doctor Who each year just down and down and down, and I'm worried one day we're going to look up and have like a half-hour special and think that the BBC really went all out. But I am excited that they're commissioning an extra special for the centenary celebration. That's very exciting. I'm personally very sad to see the 13th Doctor go. I loved her. I think that she deserved even better writing than what she got, and I just think with every era, when we're in the moment, we're judging it very harshly, and then as soon as there's a new showrunner to bash and a new Doctor to bash, we start to look at these eras as really good. I remember when the Moffat era was really hated on actively as it was airing, and Moffat became like an expression of anger and frustration. And now a lot of people are looking back very fondly on the Moffat era, and I'm very happy about that. But sadly, a lot of people seem to think that the current era is the worst era, and then we look back fondly on these other ones. So I do look forward to people looking back more fondly on the Jodie Whittaker era. As far as who the next Doctor is going to be, I really don't. I have some wishes, but I don't have any sort of guesses. I think that having another woman in the role would be a good move, because if they cast a man in the role next, I think people are going to just try and ignore that this ever happened. And I think part of the tough reception that the 13th Doctor's era and the Chris Chibnall era had to face was the fact that they were the first era to have a woman playing the Doctor. And I think that once we have 2 eras of women playing the Doctor, then we'll be able to separate out the sexism or just the new feeling to that, with finally be able to judge the 13th Doctor and Chris Chibnall era based solely on the writing, because we will have another era with a woman as the Doctor to compare it to. Right now we really only have one data point, so I think that they should have a woman be the Doctor next, because I think people are just going to look at this as a fluke otherwise. They could do a male Doctor next and then a female Doctor after that. That's possible too, but just for the 4 or 5 years that the next Doctor will be the Doctor, then you don't know if they're ever going to go back to a woman as the Doctor again, which I think would be a shame if they didn't. But if you're not in the least bit sad about this changeover and you want to comment about that, then please be respectful. That is the baseline for all comments here be respectful, be kind, because this is the internet. Things last forever and can absolutely hurt other people, and my videos will not be a platform for that. As to who the next showrunner is, I mean, previously, all of the showrunners have been a previous guest writer during that previous showrunner's times. So could that mean that one of the guest writers during the Chris Chibnall era will be the next showrunner? Could it be Mallory Blackman, Vinay Patel, Pete McTighe, Joy Wilkinson, Ed Heim, Nina Matevier, Charlene James, or Maxine Alderton? That's 8 possible showrunners right there. I think if you're going to have a woman as the Doctor, then having a woman be the showrunner makes a lot of sense, because you're not just the showrunner, you're the head writer as well. So I think it would be interesting to see if any of them, if the pattern keeps up, if any of them become the next showrunner. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the idea of bringing Russell T Davies back as showrunner. That would be amazing. But I do think James Goss would be an excellent showrunner. I think Mallory Blackman did great and Rosa. I think Maxine Alderton wrote an excellent Haunting of Villa Diodati and would be a very cool choice to see how she would run the show. Just there's so much going on. Are you excited for this trio of specials? Are you sad that there probably isn't going to be a full series in 2022? Because I sure am. But I'm excited for any Doctor Who at the end of the day, and I'm sad to see Jodie Whittaker go. I loved her as the Doctor, and I wanted at least another full series with her with even better writing than before. So comment down below. I'm excited to see what happens next. This channel was still in its early days when Jodie Whittaker first came on and was announced. As we come up to the 5th anniversary of the channel on August 26th, and this really feels like we've come full circle. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, keep growing your knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans. Albert the Adipose says hello, and we both hope to see you in the next video. Bye!